Welcome back once again, guildmates. If you are paying attention from previous episodes to now, you will notice a vast difference of the fact that I sound a lot clearer, and there's a reason for that. I am now recording, even though everything's coming through the same mic, I'm recording through Audacity and syncing up the audio, as opposed to recording just straight through the OBS studio, where the sound quality was actually lower and not as good. It would have saved me a little bit more time in the editing process, but not really a lot. So, yeah, that just means that I'm going to have to sync up audio when I cut the beginning and I cut the ending for everything, and I won't be able to just directly upload everything, and I will have to convert over to MP4, which isn't really that big of a deal. Like, even for like long 30-minute episodes, when I record those and I render them out from FLV files to MP4 files, they're essentially not that difficult. It's like 1 or 2 minutes for encoding, and then it's just putting it up and timing it out in my editing software and just letting it edit. Alright, that having been said, guys, as you can see from the title, we are jumping into My Hero Academia manga chapters with chapter 190. Remember, it was off last week, so we only get it, we're starting back up this week, so only have to do one chapter of this, and I'm doing this week's chapter of Shokugeki no Soma, so I'm really looking forward to that. That having been said, let's go ahead and dive into it. In that instant, bursting emotions. Chapter 190, the beginning of the end. No, it just says the beginning of. Stronger. Heroes. Where? I wanted to be stronger than anyone. My back just ain't broad. Oh, wait, no, that's... I can't tell who's saying that. My back just ain't broad enough to put the people at ease. I can't tell. Oh, okay. I think it's all the individual ones. So stronger heroes wear, and then this is Endeavor. I wanted to be stronger than anyone. I'm gonna do this as Endeavor's voice from now on. I don't remember what I was using 2 weeks ago, but this sounds authoritative and deep and intimidating. Shoto. Close enough. My back just ain't broad enough to put the people at ease. Alright, so another thing that I'm going to do, thanks to a commenter, is once I get done reading a page, I'm going to go back and look through it and kind of comment on it if I can. This Nomu looks all kinds of fucked up. At first, I couldn't tell what was going on. Those look like railroad tracks instead of teeth, or like piano keys, like piano keys. Oh my god, at first I thought like he'd had this massive gash or whatever, but I think he's still just kind of burnt and messed up, but like, oh my god, Endeavor looks so fucked up, and of course, so does Hawks, man. Hawks look like he's taking quite a beating as well. And is that a piece of Nomu is that Nomu that's kind of slicing a piece of his, cutting into his skin or something? Damn. Alright, so we're gonna move on. Strong. More. Crack. And then something shattering. So here's what we've got. We've got a fist coming in at high speed. I'm assuming that's Endeavor's. We've got a close-up on the face, then an even closer up on the face, then a white light where the black is shattering all around it. And yeah, okay, it is Endeavor. It is Endeavor very much, and he's going right for those piano key teeth. Just crushed right into him. All of a sudden, it's behaving completely like a beast. Seriously? I don't know what Hawks is doing here, but I love I love that movement right there where his fist is just coming in and just boom. Oh, that's beautiful. And I love the fire effects coming off. It almost looks like Endeavor's getting wings made of fire. But yeah, this Nomu is looking a lot different than he was before. And we're going to move ahead. Those wings on Hawk in that last panel on that previous page, by the way, were very, very tiny. Kind of reminded me of, I think it was Dogma when they tore off their wings and they had like these little wing stubs. But yeah. Even though I'm burning it from the inside of its mouth, its regeneration can still keep up? The firepower he's releasing isn't enough? As for my feathers, I've already sent nearly all of them out. And what's worse, before long, they'll be burned up completely. Hawks! Okay, getting back to this page, I gotta go back to the page, man. They're going flying off of this. I can't tell if those feet right there are part of the Nomu or if they're part of, because like I think both of them are all in black, but he's like barefoot right there. Was the Nomu barefoot? Was Endeavor barefoot? And then they keep flying and flying, and I like that he's actually calling on Hawks. He's relying on someone to help him out. So he's definitely learned the value of teamwork, I feel. So Endeavor really is growing as a character, and he's starting to grow on me, but more like a cancer. Ugh. Modified human. Nomu. Manufactured one. Holder of multiple quirks. Obsessed with the pursuit of strength. Who is it? Look! Endeavor! He's still fighting! Dad! Holy crap! Okay, I'm moving on to page 7 because there wasn't a lot going on there, but this one. He refuses to give up the struggle, even as he writhes in pain. I'm watching! Okay, so I love that all 3 of his kids are sitting there watching this, and just the different expressions they have. Shoto and Natsu and I forget the sister's name, but like seeing the 3 of them and their reactions to this, like it does hurt to see this. My feathers are basically ash now. I won't be able to offer much help. It's enough. Up! Take me further up, high into the sky where I won't have to pay any mind to people and buildings. Oh shit, what is he gonna do? Okay, hold on here. I see. If you're all the way up there, you can fire it off without holding anything back. You are just like me from my past, or perhaps from an alternate future. Now burn and rest for all eternity. I've hated. Like this school credo for as long as I can remember. Plus ultra. Prominence burn. Damn. I'm sorry if I'm being a lot quieter. First off, I'm trying not to like peak or redline, however you want to call it. And my neighbors, it's 2 a.m, guys. I'm not trying to be overly loud for my neighbors. But god damn, look at that shit. Oh my god. Like, he's putting himself into this, and it's like, he's like turning himself into a reverse meteor almost. He's burning the hell out of him. Oh god, those beautiful audience reactions. Okay, it really is kind of like a falling meteor. The helicopter flying by, all his kids watching. I love seeing Tokiyami, Midoriya, and Harding Boy, Kirishima, like seeing all of them kind of reacting simultaneously to this. Is that, oh my god, alright, that black silhouette that's kind of watching from afar, that looks like Dabi. Does that not look like the back of Dabi? Is that who that is? But like seeing his kids watching this in the car, oh my god, that's almost heartbreaking. Please tell me we didn't also lose Endeavor. He's falling! Catch him! Thud! Wham, wham, wham. Holy crap. Oh Jesus, him standing up and raising the fist so soon after the anime did this with All Might. Please tell me. Holy crap, please tell me he did not. Like, this isn't the end for him. I don't want this to be the end for him. We can't lose number 1 and number 2 so closely back to back. Look at that. Are those his freaking that guy that turned and that looks real happy, that hero there, is that one of his freaking sidekicks? He's up! Standing tall is Endeavor! He's standing tall for his victory, nay, standing tall for his beginning! Okay, just gotta say, looking at Toshinori, I'm not calling him All Might when he's in this form, and All Might's retired, so it's Toshinori. I love seeing Toshinori's reaction to this. You can tell that Endeavor really is trying to take on the mantle of the symbol of peace that is kind of reluctantly passed down to him as the number one hero now, being the number one hero. And this panel of just... this panel, it kind of looks like some of them are going to try and comfort him or congratulate him or whatever. But honestly, it looks like there was so much stress and everything just kind of built up in Shoto that he had to drop there when it all just kind of relaxed and released. He had no more energy and he had to kind of drop. Okay, and then we get a close-up of him, and he definitely looks like he was very, very worried, which is definitely a good thing for the relationship between Shoto and Endeavor. And then, of course, we get Endeavor still standing for that next panel. And it looks like he's about to fall forward, but look at that. Hawks stepped in to catch him. I can't believe you used the same pose as All Might. Oh, no, I used the other arm. His was the left. Whatever, same difference. Anyway, thank you for winning. I give it 0 points. I got off to a pretty horrible start. Sorry, but even so, this will surely, definitely be huge. First things first, we have to do something about your injuries and stop the bleeding. I can't move an inch. Call someone and hold up for just a minute. A lot of things went beyond my expectations. That is right, it was Dabi. I called it. I fucking called it. Huh? But well, let's do things in order. Dabi barges in. It's nice to meet you, I guess. Endeavor. Chapter 190, end. Fuck you for ending it right there. See, this is the other thing I have a problem with in manga, even though I know it's gonna make you want to check out the next chapter. I fucking hate having cliffhangers so often in manga. Alright, let's get to my thoughts. Okay. It now makes a lot of sense why Anomu just suddenly showed up and started attacking. Because Dabi is the one that does kind of control the Nomu. But, I mean, it does make a lot of sense now. Of course Dabi would do this, and did he do it as a test to see what could happen, or is he trying to break the current number one hero? What is his motivation, do you think? I want to know what your thoughts for Dabi's motivation here are in the comments below. I'm really, really curious. Jesus, man, this is just freaking insane. All right, now we've got, I'm going to go ahead and read through some comments because I can't fully formulate everything. I hope you appreciated this format where I'm talking about the pages as I'm experiencing them. And I hope it became a much more fun thing for you. It definitely feels like more of a reaction that way, and I'm kind of liking that. And thank you to I can't remember the name of the commenter, but it was on my most recent thing for Ace of Diamond, and they said that, you know, commenting on the actual pages while reading was definitely make it more interesting to watch, and it also raises my hype level. Like, I get really invested now that I'm going through and trying to pick out details instead of just doing a bland old dub. The Dabi Todoroki theory, people are going to have a field day with this one. And then Snooze's next chapter will most likely be the big reveal that Dabi is Endeavor's kid. Thinking about it reasonably, the fight between him and that Nomu just seemed to have been a build-up of him finding out that one of his children joined the League of Villains, and that even though he is trying to move past his past actions, his past will not let him move past it, and those that suffered due to his past will never let it go. Dabi right now has the advantage. Endeavor is barely able to stay awake, and Hawk is like none of his feathers left. If Dabi wants to, they have a very good chance at ending them both then and there, but I don't think this is the case. I think the ploy here is to bring to light Endeavor's past to the general public, destroying the public's view and trust in the new symbol of peace, which has always been the League's plan. I could be wrong here completely, but to me, it seems like what most likely will be the main focal point in the next chapter. Byakuya21 said, my eyes widened when Dabi showed up. I agree with you on your analysis. This fight clearly was intentional to prop up Endeavor, but to also catch him at his weakest and reveal to the world his dirty laundry. As Dabi said in the field trip arc, Shigaraki and the League's goal is to destabilize hero society by eroding trust. That trust is already at a low, so for Dabi to do that to Endeavor, that is massive salt in his wounds. Jeez, and would make him love Horikoshi, because good antagonists, in my view, are those who not only are sympathetic and competent, but can find ways to hurt the hero. And this does not mean physically hurting them, but morally and mentally. It is why the Joker from The Dark Knight is so popular. The Joker, he said DK. Obviously he meant Dark Knight, but somebody had to be a smartass and say Donkey Kong. Okay, so instead of Luke, okay, I like this one. Azure Phoenix says, didn't it come out recently that Hoshikori is a fan of Star Wars, so instead of Luke, I am your father, it's Endeavor, I am your son? That's kind of cool to think about, but I mean, it should have been out from, like, way early on when Tatooine Station showed up. I'm just saying. Okay, Super Mario. TP the Man says, Super Mario, I've got the DNA results here, and according to this, Endeavor, you are the father. Studio audience goes wild as Endeavor flips his chair over in a rage. Endeavor, no, take the test again. Dabi, I knew it. What you gotta say now, Dad? Entire studio burns to the ground. And then I love the Evan Niner says, Purusu Otra. God damn it. I read that as the beginning of Hoshikori Kohei, said KM at the beginning. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Okay, so Azure Phoenix, so much epic, I can't brain function. Well, actually, I have 3 things to say about this chapter. 1, the fights just keep on getting better and better. Damn, my heart's pounding after the awesomeness and anxiousness from that fight. I seriously cannot wait for this fight to be animated. Yeah, seriously true. I can't wait till the anime gets to this point. This is going to be ridiculous. True to his power, Hawks really is the best wingman. Literally and figuratively. Yeah. Dabi and Endeavor, do they share a history? Dabi is one of my favorite villains, so I really want to know his past and whatnot. I think it would be, I mean, to me, yeah, I can kind of see, moving away from other people's comments really, for the end of this. But honestly, I think it'd be a little too easy for, but I've been wrong multiple times. But I think Dabi being one of Endeavor's kids, it just seems a little too easy, and I'm going to feel kind of disappointed if that happens. I mean, yeah, it will kind of make sense, and I understand the theories behind it and stuff like that, but it just feels a little too easy. I'd prefer it if it was something else than him just being a family member or being a direct child. If he's going to be a family member, don't let him be a child of Endeavor. Let him be someone else in the family, but somebody that does know how much of a dick Endeavor is. But yeah, I agree with the part that he's there to expose Endeavor's past to the public and erode everybody's trust in him. But yeah, because I want that specifically to happen just so the rest of Endeavor's family can have something. But considering the buildup that we had with meeting the rest of Endeavor's kids and seeing Shoto and everyone, like, and all their reactions throughout all of this, that's as it's been publicized, yeah, I think Endeavor's family is going to play a big part in this. But I also kind of want that to get exposed to the public just so they can turn around and say, yeah, we may not have forgiven him, but, you know, having them actually speak out and take a stand and, like, try and repair some of the damage that maybe Dabi will do. But yeah, guys, that is going to be my reaction, review, and my manga dub for chapter 190 of My Hero Academia, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys thought of this chapter. So please let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you actually think he's his son, or do you think that's also kind of too easy and more of a cop-out, and you'd like to see something better than that? Because honestly, I do. I feel like that's just a little too easy. Even if it happens to be true, there'll be a part of me that will be disappointed, and I want to know if you guys really want this to be, or if you'll also be like me, kind of disappointed and you'll think that's too easy. I just want to hear what you guys think. But that having been said, I will see you in the next chapter, which is, of course, 271 of Shokugeki no Soma. I'll see you guys then. Later, Gators!